Hello students, if you have ever thought linear equations are boring or confusing, trust me, it's not. Before we dive in, hit subscribe now so you don't miss any easy math hacks. And to join our live practice and exam tips session, then do check out my paid Zoom classes. The link is there in the description. Now, let's begin our day 16 challenge, which is linear equations. So what are linear equations? It's just a fancy math word to say find the missing number. Say for example, if x plus 3 equals to 5, then what is x? X equal to 2. It's as simple as that. Okay. So what is linear equation? Let's break it down into two simple words, which is linear and equation. Linear means the highest power of the unknown. Unknown means your x, y, a, b, simply the variable. The highest power of the variable is 1. And equation means it has an equal to symbol with a left hand side and a right hand side. So linear equation is nothing but an equation where the highest power of the variable is 1. Example, 3x minus 2 equals to 5. This is a linear equation because the maximum power of the variable is 1 and it has an equal to symbol. If it doesn't have an equal to symbol, then it is expression. Here we have equal to symbol, so there is a left hand side and a right hand side, so it's an equation. Now here, yes, it is linear because the variable power is 1 and there are two variables, so it is linear two variable equation. This is linear one variable equation. I hope you are clear with the basic meaning of the term linear equation, right? So where it helps? It helps you in shopping, splitting bills, figuring out how old someone is, in mensuration. In every field that you take, there is algebra in it, which is linear equation. So you do the linear equation every day in your real life. Okay, so yes, it matters. So let's understand the key terms when coming to the exam point of view. Whenever they say solve the equation, that means you have to find the value of the unknown. The steps or the process that you do to find the value of x is nothing but solving an equation. If they ask you what is the solution or root of the equation, it means the value of that unknown that you have got after solving an equation. The value is nothing but a solution or root. If they say solve, then you have to show with the steps of how you are getting that value. Okay. Now, the entire linear equation can be solved with three simple steps. Step 1, group all your unknowns to the left hand side. Group all your knowns and the constants to your right hand side. Then add all the terms that are there on the left hand side and add all the terms on the right hand side. Finally, divide your RHS right hand side by the coefficient of your variable. That's it. Okay. While you do this, the process, the steps, there are two methods that you can use to solve. One is the balancing method, other one is the transpose method or transposing method. So what are they? Say for example, here you have the equation 2x equals to 10. This is a very simple linear equation in one variable. How does this balancing method work? You have to balance it all the time. Balance right hand side and the left hand side all the time. Now the equation is same. Now what you are going to do? We are going to remove this 2 because we need x alone, which means you need to remove this 2. So what we can do to remove that 2? Obviously division. So 2x by 2. If I divide by 2, then the 2 will get removed from x. But I can't do it on the left hand side alone because it will change my equation. So I will do it on the right hand side also in order to balance it all the time. Balance means make them equal all the time. So since both the sides are divided now, again the equation is equal. Both are balanced. Okay. So divided by 2, so both will get cancelled. So 1 and 1. Here 10 divided by 2 will give you 5. So x is simply 5. So this is called as balancing method, where we will balance in each and every step. Okay, if there is, say for example, if suppose if you had 5 here, then first step is to remove this 5. We will be subtracting 5 on both the sides, and then we will divide both the sides by 2. So every step we will be balancing the equation. Okay, this is called as balancing method. Either you can solve the linear equation by balancing method or by the transposing method. What is transposing method? Transpose. I'm taking it to the other side. So 2x equals to 10. Directly, I'm going to transpose this 2 because this is what I have to remove from x in order to find the value of x alone. So what I will do? I will directly take it to the other side, right hand side. Since here it is multiplied, when we take it to the other side, it becomes division. Multiplication becomes division. Division will become multiplication. Addition will become subtraction. And subtraction will become addition whenever you move from one side to other side of the equal to symbol. So here it is multiplied. So when it goes to the other side, it becomes division. So x equals to 10 divided by 2, which is 5. Here also we are getting the answer as 5. Meaning that you can use any method whichever is convenient for you. Okay, so balancing method is one way to solve your linear equation, and transpose method is another way to solve your linear equation. The only thing is transposing method can do the problems or solve the problem with less number of steps than your balancing method. Simple, right? Now let's summarize the steps one more time quickly. So the first step is identify your unknown in the question and make it as x. Next, whatever the statement is, convert into mathematical statement. Step number 2. Third step, move all the unknowns, the x terms, to the left hand side and move all the knowns and the constants to the right hand side. Step number 4, simplify and find your value of x. And finally, check your answer by again substituting this value into the equation. I hope you're clear, right? Note down these steps so that you follow it every time. Okay. Now let's quickly see the trick. Whenever a question is there, first step, read slowly and write what you know first. Okay, this is a very simple but very effective trick when it comes to word problems. Read slowly, understand it, and then write it down what are all given and what are all asked. So far, if you like this lesson, please click on the like button and subscribe for more such valuable lessons. And do check out my paid classes in the link in the description. Okay, so now let's understand the example problem, which is a teacher has 45 chocolates. After giving 2 chocolates to each student, she is left with 7 chocolates. How many students are there in the class? As I told you already, the trick is to read slowly and understand it first. There is a teacher who has 45 chocolates. She is giving 2 chocolates to every student. Even after that, she is left with 7 chocolates. So your unknown is your first step, which is students. How many students are there? That is the unknown here. So that should be our variable x. Okay, number of students in the class is x number of students. Okay, now each student is getting 2 chocolates. So how many all the students would have received? 2x, right? Number of chocolates received by the students, 2x, right? And after giving the chocolates, after giving each one 2 chocolates, she is still left with 7 chocolates. So 2x chocolates are distributed, plus she has 7 more chocolates. If you add whatever is given and whatever is left out, it should give you 45 because that is the total number of chocolates that she had. Now I'm going to use the transpose method here. So I'm going to take the numbers to the other side. The first step is take the constant 7 to the other side. So it is plus 7. When it goes to the other side, it becomes minus 7. So 45 minus 7. Now 2x equals to 38. Now the second step is transpose this 2. It is multiplied. So when it goes to the other side, it becomes division. So 38 divided by 2, which is 19. So totally there are 19 students in the class. Is the problem over? No, not yet. You have to substitute this again in our equation, which is verifying. This is our final step. So let's verify. So 2 times your 19 plus 7 should give you 38 plus 7, which is 45, which is the total number of chocolates that the teacher had initially. So this answer is right. I hope you are clear with how to solve the linear equation by transposing method. The same thing applies for balancing method also. Whichever is convenient, you follow that. Okay. Now, coming to the next important topic, linear equation, which involves many equations, which is nothing but simultaneous linear equations. What is meant by simultaneous? Simultaneous is nothing but continuous. Okay, continuous. So what do I mean by that? In this linear one variable equation, we had only one unknown, which is your x or y or whatever it is, where there was only one unknown. And we need only one equation to find that unknown, right? So one unknown, one equation. If, say for example, if you have two unknowns, then you need two equations. If you have three unknowns, then you need three equations to find all the three unknowns. Say for example, x, y, z. And this process goes on. If you have 5 unknowns, then you might be needing 5 equations. So say for example, if there are 3 unknowns, x, y, z, then how many equations you need to find x, y, z? 3 equations. Very good. So now this value of x, whatever you're going to find, should satisfy all the 3 equations. And the value of y should satisfy all the 3 equations, and the value of z should satisfy all the 3 equations. Earlier it was only one equation. X should satisfy that one equation only, where we verified again. But in the simultaneous linear equation, x, y, z or x, y, how many ever the number of unknown is, that has to satisfy all the given equation. That is why it is called as simultaneous linear equation, meaning the values of the unknowns should satisfy all the given equations simultaneously. I hope you are clear with the basic meaning of simultaneous linear equation. Right? Now, how do we solve 2, 3 equations or 4 equations? 4 unknown means we said 4 equations we need to solve. But how do we do that? Right? So, solving the 2 simultaneous linear equations, to start with, we have to follow certain methods. There are many different methods. For solving 2 simultaneous linear equations, we will have 4 methods to solve. What are they? Elimination by cancellation, elimination by substitution, adding 2 equations once, and then subtracting the one equation from the other. And the last method is the graphical method, where we will be using a graph and drawing the line to find the solution. So these are the 4 ways of solving simultaneous linear equation, 2 simultaneous linear equation, where you have only 2 unknowns, x and y. Okay, so let's see this in detail in our tomorrow's challenge. Do check out that lesson. It is very important topic for all your higher grade algebra. Okay, so now comes the challenge for you. Challenge number 16. The first problem is solve the equation. When they say solve the equation, it means that you have to write the steps to get the value of x. Okay. Next one, if 24 less than 5 times a number is 26, then the number is what? Frame the mathematical statement, transpose it, find the unknown. Problem number 3, in a set of 3 consecutive means continuous, which comes one after the other. Say for example, 1, 2, 3. 11, 12, 13. Three consecutive numbers. The sum of the last two numbers is equal to 3 times the first number. Find the sum of all the three numbers. You have to find the numbers first and then find sum of all the numbers. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and I am damn sure that you will be able to do this challenge. Don't forget to post your answers, and I have attached a practice sheet for you to practice more on this topic. Do check it out in the description below, and I see you again with the simultaneous linear equation in our next lesson. Thank you and bye-bye.